So we have begun our efforts to discovering the atomic theory technology to figure out, exactly where uranium is. And you know what? I could do two things here. I can anticipate. I could try to buy a settler and anticipate that I'm not going to get uranium within one of my cities. I think that's a safe choice. And that's while I still have about 10 turns before I get access to uranium. I think I might do that just to anticipate it and find where the closest uranium is and go and settle and grab it immediately. Now, I'm obviously, not going to waste the time to go out of my way and just build the settler, because that's going to take, maybe not so long in my capital, Kyoto. I could pump out a settler in 2 turns. Well, okay, maybe I retract that statement. I was about to make a statement saying that I don't want to waste production and waste opportunities of growth to build a settler, and I was going to buy it. But you know what? My money is actually, I'm not doing the best in gold per turn. I'm in a golden age right now, and I'm just pumping out 51. It's turn 316, and I'm only doing 51 gold per turn in a golden age. That's pretty bad. So my economy is not the best. So you know what? I think I will just go ahead and build it. I'll take the 2 turns off of my growth, and that'll be fine. So I kind of have to. I don't really have any choice. Okay, stop bumping into these guys. I'm tired of continuing to have to renew. You know where you're supposed to go. Oh, and it looks like the coalition is about to end with China. Yep, that is probably going to happen. The coalition against China, those coalition wars are all ending. Zulu, Carthage, and Germany are no longer gangsta with it. I don't know if that's the proper gangsta language, but I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm making stuff up. They're no longer wanting to waste their time going to war with China. So I guess that makes sense. They're down to 1 city. You guys made an accomplishment. Mongolia was the big one that really made we should applaud Mongolia. Mongolia is not having it, though. Mongolia is still at war with China, I believe. So yeah, they're not happy with it at all. We were doing 608 science per turn, and in terms of my next social policy, we're going to get in 3 turns. So we've got a very interesting choice there. We're going to have some options. And something to keep in mind, though, is that I won't get another social policy for a very long time, and I don't know how long my happiness is going to be able to sustain itself, especially when I go out and randomly settle another city. So, and because we're not going to be focusing in on luxury resources, I probably won't even set a worker out there to try to work anything. I'm just going to plop it right down on top of the uranium. That way, we get access to it right away. So, yeah, we're going to lose at least 4 happiness, and then as it grows, it's going to be, more likely this 10 stockpile of happiness is going to be gone. So I might want to look into that. I might possibly want to look into that. We'll see the info addicts, and we'll try to figure that situation out if it's worth doing something along those lines. Whoa! What the hell, Ethiopia? What's going on, buddy? Please don't go to war with me. I'm not looking for war, man. What's going on? Well, that's fine if you go to war. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. We don't have that many ships, and we've got to build up a pretty big forces of battleships anyway. So it's not a huge deal. It's okay. It's all right. Okay, so next up, what we should build is we should build the Oxford University. That could be good in 9 turns. In 9 turns, yeah, that actually is a pretty good idea. Let's go ahead and build it here. 9 turns, we'll have atomic theory done. Hopefully it gives us access to, well, we could go for penicillin. Penicillin isn't the best. What we want to rush is nuclear fission. Maybe I should wait. No, because do we need penicillin for nuclear fission? No, we don't. Okay, then I'm actually gonna wait on the Oxford University. We'll wait on a harder tech. Yeah, why not just save this? Let's go ahead and save this for a little bit later. Build a submarine. We could use a submarine. Yeah, we could use a submarine, and we finished up the cargo ship. Perfect. I think we can get all the way over to Egypt. Can we? No, we're still out of range of Egypt. And I'm looking for science. I want science back. Indonesia gets a lot of science back. Oh, here we go. India could give us a little bit of science back, but I don't know if I want to give them 2 back. Well, this is a lot of gold per turn right here. That's 19. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Although Perth might fall to Islam, I don't like that because most of the Australian colonies are actually atheists. They're not following any religion. They're following some pantheons, but that's why I'm sending my great prophet down here to do some work. All right, so Perth, you could also build me a submarine. That could be useful. Although I don't know if I want that many submarines. A musician's guild is useless. We could use 2, just in case. I have no idea what sort of navy the Egyptians have out here. So I guess that could be useful. But no more than 2. No more than 2 submarines. And that's only because right now we don't have access to oil. After that, we need to start building battleships everywhere. Okay, so you're going to stay there. I apologize that I tried to move you someplace else. A deal where Ramses and okay, wine and marble. Or, yeah, wine and marble. Looks like we can't do that deal anymore. Oh, it's for money. I could get oil from you. And maybe having a little bit... Wait a second, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and, you know what, while we wait... Aha! There we go. I think I just figured out a plan. Hold on. Diplomacy overview. Who's got access to oil? Except I don't really want it from Egypt. If I need to, I will ask it from Egypt. It might be only Egypt that has a lot of strategic resources of oil that they still have not used up yet. Because all I'm doing is just, you know, using their oil, starting to build it now, like build ships now, until we start to work this tile here, or get access to this tile. I don't need that much. I know that we're going to go to war with them and that oil is going to be gone, but by that time we should have at least 10 oil. At least, I'm hoping. And also I should think about that. Whatever city I try to rush to get uranium, you know, looking for some oil might not be a bad idea also. So I'm going to ask for 2. What do you want for 2? Give me something easy. I'm not going to give you my coal, but I'll give you my 3 horses and 1 gold per turn. Come on, that's a deal, man. Okay, 2 gold per turn. Okay, 3. All right, that's a good deal. I'll take that. It's pretty much 3 gold per turn because I'm never going to use those horses anyways. So we can actually start to build some battleships, and I do want that. I don't think we need more than 1 submarine. I don't think Egypt is going to have much of a navy over there. So, yeah, battleships. Oh, and I also need to work on a carrier, but carriers don't require any oil or anything like that, so that's fine. I want at least 2, because if I can, ideally, I would send over maybe the first carrier with 2 nukes. I think you put 2 nukes on 1 carrier, and then maybe about 10 turns later, I start sending over a second one with 2 more nukes. That would be ideal. We'll kind of make them go back and forth while sending 1 carrier this way. Or I guess after 1 carrier nukes Egypt, they'll be coming back when another carrier is coming back towards Africa to drop some more nukes on their face. So that'll be somewhat of the plan. That'll be the plan. We're also going to finish up some research labs. That should definitely boost up my science, since Nagasaki actually has a lot of population there. Is there anything else that we can work on? No, I mean we need to build the ironworks. We need to build the stadium. We still have access to one more oil. So I'd like to if I can, I'd like to start building 1 more battleship or carrier. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, no, I think just having 1 submarine should be enough. Nope. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna see if there's anybody else in the world that would like my wine or marble resources. If there's not, then that's fine. Oh look, yeah, there we go. How much? Oh, you don't have that much money though. And you don't want my wine either. Okay, so give me 7 and I'll do it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go after a more stable relationship in Germany. Instead of, you know, Egypt. Obviously that won't last very long, and I don't want my economy to be in the shitter because I need it to be high. I need it to be very, very high because I'm going to lose a lot of money when I build up this massive fleet here. Perfect. All right, cool. So we managed to do it without relying on Egypt anymore. Okay, cool. We're at all 7 cargo ships are out, and I believe we should be safe. I don't think that they're going too far away. Maybe that one to India might be a little bit sketch, but I don't see any sort of Egyptian fleets, so I don't know. Also, getting Ethiopia to join in on this war against Egypt might be a really good idea, especially if they could help us out with these privateers. We actually might go and ask them right now. We're making 370 gold per turn. Maybe we could, you know, soften them up a bit. Just to soften them up. Or maybe I should wait. Well, I don't really want Ethiopia to take these cities because I'm going to need to make sure I have access through Ethiopia. I want to take away some of their power here. If I could drop Thebes, that should be possibly enough. Maybe this city as well. Maybe. If I could just drop Thebes and this city, obviously Mecca as well. These 3 cities, these are pretty big cities. Mainly I'm looking at Thebes though, just because it's got 30 population. That's going to do a number on my happiness. You know, I think I need to go for the happiness social policy. So this has been finished, the World's Fair. Of course, motherfucker, Egypt finished it, and you're going to get even more culture. Well, culture doesn't matter. Yeah, you get a social policy. Yeah, those are crappy wins there. There's nothing you're getting out of that World's Fair, so that's fine. I'm going to send you that way. Battleship? No, Nagasaki, you've got no production. You're just a huge disappointment. Man. Okay, how about a... Well, I don't really know. Is there anything here? Oxford University is going to take you a long time. Stadium might be not bad. You could really use a factory. You must have already built the factory, haven't you? No way. No way. Yeah, you did, and your production is still terrible. 29. Well, what can we do to help out your production? You're bad. You should be you're bad, and you should feel bad that your production is that low, man. I mean, food only gets you so far. There's nothing else we could really do for food. Then there's really no sort of building that can provide us more production. I could always send trade routes or cargo ships to send food or production, but yeah, I guess not. Okay, well, start building a carrier. It's gonna take you 13 turns, but that's okay. We need to build two anyway, so I don't mind building another one. You are now at what, 14 science? I don't think you've increased that much, but you definitely cut the time at your growth in half every single time you grow. Maybe we should just say screw. How fast can you build something like one of these? You're in Hawaii, so I need to take no. Yeah, you're too far away. You're too far away. It's gonna take way too long to get anything all the way over to Egypt. All right, build an observatory. Screw it. Build a damn observatory. What happened here? Research agreement has ended. Okay. Okay, good. So that shaved off some turns for the atomic theory to end. And yes, World Fair has been finished up. We have a defensive pact with Siam that's ended. Let's go ahead and try to renew that. I really enjoy this. It keeps me safe. Obviously, it doesn't keep me safe against Siam himself, but it does keep me pretty safe for the most part. Come on, bro. You really... I'm trying... Okay, there we go. There we go. How long is it going to take? 7 turns. Okay, so yeah, we should be fine. And I want to get up at least 5 battleships. At least 5 battleships. So there's no way I can get access to this oil, right? Yeah, it's just too far out of range. I don't think... I mean, yeah, the city could grow its borders that way, but more likely it won't. It's going after... Yeah, it's going after tiles in the sea for some reason. So I don't think we're going to get access to that oil. So wherever we decide to settle for the uranium, we need to look for oil at the same time. We actually might need to either buy a worker or use one of our useless workers within mainland Japan to go over and venture off and find this new strategical spot to end this game here. It's very important. I mean, I need to nuke them. I need to nuke Egypt. I'll feel accomplished whether I lose this or not. If I nuke them, if I take Thebes, then yeah, I'll feel accomplished. Whether I win it or not, that's a pretty awesome fleet, especially when you think about, you know, the massive disadvantages I had from the very beginning of this game. It was ridiculous. How many luxury... I'm not even going to talk about it because I'm just fresh. It frustrates me every time. There is one luxury resource inside of mainland Japan. One, and that's cocoa. There wasn't even 2. There wasn't even 3. It was just cocoa. Even my puppets... Even my damn puppets, Korea didn't have much of. It doesn't matter though. I don't feel bad for the AI because the AI gets bonuses for their happiness anyway. So they weren't feeling it. Man, obviously mainland China had much more luxuries. But I remember thinking back about that. That was not the goal though. The goal was not to just settle in Japan or in China. I would have hated my borders. I would have hated this game. The borders don't look amazing here, but they look somewhat okay. It's like a nice little blob going on, I guess. But if I would have, what would have happened if I would have tried to go for, you know, kind of modern day China to grab just pure luxuries? I would have had a city here, and it would have been cut off. And I don't know. I mean, Australia looks pretty bad too. I guess I should have considered that. Australia doesn't. But I wasn't expecting. Who would have expected the AI to really colonize the shit out of just deserty Australia? No offense, Australians. I love Australians. I also love New Zealanders. That's probably not the right thing to say. I know you guys dislike each other, but just saying, just throwing that out there. You guys are both awesome. I see you guys all the time at my work. What do you mean, you guys? So let's go for the stock exchange. Let's go for the stock exchange. It might help out. No. Wait. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Let's go for the settler. 1 turn for a settler. Yes, 1 turn for the settler. Okay, so this is the problem, is that, wait a second. Oh, ooh, naval, this actually might provide us more happiness at the end, more than anything in order might. Naval tradition could. Plus science from every trading post. I don't have much specialists, so secularism really isn't going to do much for us. I do have kind of a little bit of trading posts, but not that much. So actually, free thought won't give us that much science back anyways. Maybe 50. It might boost us up above 700 per turn. Let's go ahead and check the informatics and see how much the net science of most of the world is doing right now. Let me see. Net gold. What's going on here? What is going on? We've got Egypt doing... Oh, wait. Net gold? What the fuck am I smoking? Crack, I guess. But, where is it? Science. Here we go. So a science output, of course, Egypt's at 849. Jeez. That's actually not that amazing for 319, but I guess compared to the rest of the world, it's pretty good. Germany, India, Russia. I'm all the way down here at Japan. So I'm doing okay already. I am doing, yeah, top 5 is pretty ahead of the rest of the world. We're 100 points, 100 science per turn ahead of Siam, the next closest. So we're doing pretty damn good for ourselves. And they've got more cities than us, so it's costing them more to get technologies. Really quick, though, let me review once again Infoatics and check the actual technologies. Who has the most technologies? 63, we're at 58. Whoa, they're above us by 5. Wow. That is bad. Okay, so what can we get from the order tenant? Rate at which great people are born. We're not doing very good in specialists anyways. I mean, our cities can barely manage to work on their own. Trying to move some citizens around to work some specialists pretty much just destroys any sort of production or growth in my city, and I'm not willing to do that. Young pioneers could be good because we have built quite a few workshops and factories, but I don't think more than the naval tradition policy that we could possibly get here. I think we've built... No, we haven't built that many harbors, seaport. Maybe we have. Shit, I'm trying to think what would be the most amount of happiness. Obviously, I would like double agents. Spies twice as likely to capture enemy spies. Oh, that's capture. Okay. No, so these are just capturing. They're not going to steal technologies at twice the rate. So that sucks. Patriotic war doesn't... Nope, not doing that. I don't need to buy buildings. Hero of the people, again, like we talked about, the specialists are not doing so good. I'm not a very, very specialist-geared empire right now. Local happiness for every national wonder, that is terrible. I don't like universal healthcare. I mean, even like the maximum you get from that is like 8 happiness. I mean, ultimately you can be getting a lot more. Workshop, factory, I think Young Pioneers is ultimately going to give me more happiness back, I think, than harbors. But then again, I might have built. There's no way. I probably have 1 harbor here, 1 harbor in Manila, and maybe 2 here. Maybe a few in Japan. I mean, I think that's only giving me extra 5. I'm gonna imagine that this is gonna give me more than 5 happiness back. Young pioneers. I think I've got workshops and factories. Yeah, definitely. This will definitely give us more than 5. I'm gonna guess like 8 or something like that. Let's see. Where are we at right now? We're at 10. Oh my gosh, this gave us 14. Yeah, that was definitely the right choice. Okay, good. If I was smart if I was more of like a strategical player, I would have actually done the math in my head. But you know what is math? How do you math? I don't know. So we're not gonna do that. It's just a lucky guess, I guess. Oh, really quick, I do want to check if Ethiopia would be willing to be bargained into a war against Egypt. Declare war on Ramses II. No. Okay. Why? Well, who are you trying to go to war with? You don't like that my fleet is right outside of our borders? So I guess we had a worker going there, I don't know when. Also, where the hell is my... Did my Great Prophet just burst into the afterlife? I'm pretty sure my Great Prophet just bursted away into the afterlife. Well, son of a bitch. Is there anything else that we need to work here? No. This worker will kind of take care of it. I guess we'll go back to Perth. Son of a bitch. When did that happen? I don't even remember. When they didn't even give me a chance. Did someone destroy it? I'm not at war with somebody, so it must have been attrition. I must have been suffering from attrition. Son of a bitch. Damn it. That sucks. I don't even remember it giving me the opportunity to move him. Maybe you just said maybe it was automated and just the first turn he got slapped down in front of that whatever borders he wasn't supposed to be in, and just killed him next turn. Well, that's frustrating. I don't know. I don't recall being asked to move him. I'm pretty sure he was just automated to go through some borders, and then boom, attrition just killed him. Well, damn it. That sucks. I mean, that could have given us a little... I mean, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. It would have given us a little bit more happiness, which might be ultimately, in the end, something that's kind of useful since I can't raise cities. And depending on how many cities I take from Egypt, it could be some sort of good idea. But whatever. I mean, fuck, man. That should not have happened. Anyways, I'm going to have to end it right there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're 3 turns away from getting some uranium. Well, I mean, discovering where uranium is at, and we're going to finish up our settler. So that'll be good. We're going to settle, what is this? Our, I don't know, 10th city? Something like that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.